still saying no to Jesus, still saying no to Him, still making sin your partner, still making sin your joy, still saying no, still saying no. Out of your heart, the Savior will go. Still saying no, still saying no. Jesus is breathing, but you are still saying no. Still saying no to Jesus, still saying no to Him, still making sin your partner, still making sin your joy, still saying no, still saying no. Out of your heart, the Savior will go. Still saying no, still saying no. Jesus is breathing, but you are still saying no. Do not say no to Jesus. Do not reject His word. Do not make sin your partner. Do not make sin your choice. Still saying no, still saying no. Out of your heart, the Savior will go. Still saying no, still saying no. Jesus is breathing, but you are still saying no. Still saying no, still saying no. Out of your heart, the Savior will go. Still saying no, still saying no. Jesus is breathing, but you are still saying no.
It's wonderful to be here.
It's good to be here.
It's good to be here.
It's wonderful to be here.
I want to make a disclaimer. I'll say something in Swahili, but when I come out of this, don't speak to me in Swahili, because I'm not able to respond. I'm saying these Swahili words for a specific reason. Nalifurahi waliponiambia twende nyumbani ya Bwana.
Amen.
Nina furaha kuwa nyumbani.
Amen.
To some who did not understand what I was saying, at first I said I was happy when they said to me, let's go to the house of the Lord.
Yes.
Then I said, I am happy to be at home. Why I'm saying this is when I came here in 2017, the first church that I was going to, there was this Kenyan family. And it was this Kenyan family that introduced me to Malawian. to Malawians here. So I can ably claim that I'm Kenyan because there are Kenyans that introduced me to Malawi. Some of you know Pastor Mfune. For me to be introduced to Pastor Mfune and to all the Malawians, it was through this Kenyan family. So that's why I say, nina furaha kuwa nyumbani. And I'm happy to be in the house of the Lord. The scripture that was raised was Jeremiah 13, verse 11. I like it more the way it's written in NIV. So allow me to set this in NIV. Verse 11 says, "For as a belt is bound around the waist, so I bound all the people of Israel and all the people of Judah to me, declares the Lord, to be my people, for my renown and praise and honor." But they have not listened. When Elder Enoch told me that the theme of the day is bound to praise, at first he said, "You asked me if you give me a verse for the theme." Then later on he told me that I should find by myself the verse. Then I asked one of my friends, one of my best friends, what verse could be linked to this theme. The verse that I was given was Ecclesiastes chapter 12, the one which says, the whole duty of man is to worship God. So if you look at this verse that we just read, for as a belt is bound around the waist, so I bound all the people of Israel, all the people of Judah to me, declares the Lord, to be my people, for my renown and praise and honor. I want to give you a background of this verse. Let us close our eyes and pray. Our dear and kind Father who in heaven, we call upon the name this time and we ask for your presence with us and guide us. For this is our prayer in Jesus' name. Amen. The word of the Lord came to Prophet Jeremiah. Jeremiah was told that he should take a belt, I'll say in the present world, but then he was told that he should take, the Bible says, go and buy a linen belt. This is NIV, but if we go to King James Version, it says linen sackcloth. So Jeremiah is told, go and buy a linen belt and put it around your waist. But do not let it touch water, or do not wash it. Then after some time, then he is told that he should take off that belt and then go to the river. This river is the river Euphrates, and then he should hide it. He should dig and hide it somewhere where there will be moisture and dirt. Then after some days, the Lord tells him that he should go back and take that belt. And when he went back and took that belt, it looked, because of moisture, you all know that if you take a belt and put under moisture, after some time, it will not look the way it was at first. It will be, I can't find the best way to say it, but it will not be useful anymore. It will be looking bad, like something that has gone bad. So after that, then God told Prophet Jeremiah that just as you see with this belt, this is how Israel and Judah have become. I took Judah and Israel as my own because the belt was a symbol of dignity and nobility. So God took Israel and put them in a special place. But Israel did not listen to the Lord. So Israel chose to go to the mud, go to the moisture, and go somewhere else where it degraded itself. Instead of worshiping God, instead of being close to God and doing God's will, Israel decided to go a different direction. So because Israel chose to go a different direction, God said, then I disown you. God disowned Israel. When we think about this verse, it correlates well with what Isaiah says. Think about the vineyard. He said, my master had a vineyard, where he did everything possible for the vineyard. He chose the choicest seed and then watered it. If there was need to put fertilizer, do all the best things that could be done. And he expected that there will be a good fruit that will come from there. But what happened? Sour grapes. So this is what Israel is doing. God put Israel in the best place. Among all the nations of the world, God chose Israel and gave Israel instruction and gave Israel protection and did the best for Israel. And expected that out of the good things that God did Israel will be, all the youth of Israel will be praising and honoring the Lord. But see what happened. Israel chose a different direction. And that's why God said, I bound you as a belt, but you did not listen to me. When I look at the Seventh-day Adventist Church, the SDA Church is the church that is privileged with knowledge. When you look at our doctrines, and sometimes you don't understand why other people, when they read the Bible, why they don't understand that Saturday is a Sabbath. We have the truth in everything. But when you look close at our church, are we doing what God expected us to do? God took us as a belt, just as He put Israel as a belt. So the Adventists were put as a belt. But are we shining as God wanted us to be? Are we doing what God wants us to do? That's why we sang that song. Jesus is pleading, but the angels say no. The song says, do not make sin your partner. Unfortunately, just as Israel was doing, Israel planned to sin, and so are we. I'm reminded of a story that I heard a long time ago. There was this other king. He had a lot of money, but he thought he wanted to help people who are underprivileged. So he asked someone to go to a dumpster. Dumpsters here in the US are kind of different dumpsters that are, well, I should talk of Malawi. I should not say in African countries because I don't know what dumpsters, how they are in other places. Because I'm thinking of a dumpster that I saw in South Africa. It's kind of different, kind of like the one that I hear. But in Malawi, when you go to a dumpster, well, in Zimbabwe too, because I remember when I was young, we used to go to the dumpster because when people go dump things, when you are young, you go, maybe you grab some toys and things like those. So dumpsters, many people go and pick up things that they like. So this king thought if you send one of his servants to go to the dumpster, you'd find people that you think they are very poor. So amongst the poor, you should choose the poorest. And then this poorest, you pick him up, and then you go to the king, and you'll be adopted like the son of the king. And you have the privilege to have everything that the king wants. So this man went to the dumpster and then he found 3 people. So he said, but the king said I should choose one. So among the poor, he was to choose the poorest among the 3. So he looked at the one he thought was poorest. He looked at him and then he came to him and then he said, you see that car over there? I'm one of the king's servants. And the king wants to adopt you to be his son. So if you're ready, I'll take you and then you go with me. You give it in palace. Then he looked at him, he smiled, and then he said, I'm a son of a king. I'm a son of a king. Then as he was saying that, then there was coming a truck, a garbage truck, to dump the thing. Then he said, I'm a son of the king. I'm a son. Then he rushed to the garbage truck, but never went back to this servant of the king. And then this man was sad. He said he's the son of the king, but look where he's going. He's going to the garbage truck. So it's like he was comfortable with the garbage. So he let him go. He went to the other one. He told him the same thing, and he was happy. Wow, I'll be the son of the king. I'll be the son of the king. And then he shouted, I'm a son of the king. I'm a son of the king. Soon another garbage truck came. He rushed, I'm a son of the king, went to the garbage truck. And lastly, he went to the other person who was remaining. He said the same message. He was happy, I'll be the son of the king. And then the garbage truck came. I'm the son of the king. I'm the son of the king. He went back. No one accepted to go with him. Unfortunately, when God is looking at us, He's calling us, and we're claiming we are sons of the king, we are sons of the king. But when the garbage truck comes, we follow the garbage truck. And that's why Jeremiah says, I bound you as a devil to be my own people, that we should be showing praise and honor to him. But they should not listen to him. My question to you is, are you listening to him? Are you following him? If you are singing and praising him, does that praise come from deep down your heart? Is your singing in line with your heart? Because there are times that that comes out of your mouth may not be in line with what's in your heart. We've seen it in families. People say, I love you. But what they do is different from love. My question is, are you going back to the garbage truck or you're following God? I want to read the last verse. When we were about to come inside, someone was asking, since it's a praise and worship, how long would the preacher take? Will it be a sermonette or a sermon? Then I said, oh, they're telling me that it should be a sermonette. That's why I've tried to trim it so that it should be the way it is. So my last verse is Isaiah 95. When I was back home, this was court worship. Oh, come, let us sing unto the Lord. Let us make a joyful noise to the rock of our salvation. Let us come before his presence with thanksgiving and make a joyful noise unto him with psalms. For the Lord is a great God and a great King above all kings. The sea is his, and he made it, and his hands formed the dry land. Oh, come, let us worship and bow down. Let us kneel before the Lord, our Maker. As we are singing today, as we are praising him, let our praise be from deep down our hearts. Let us be in tune with God. God should not say as he did to Israel that they did not listen to him. God should look at us and be proud at us that they listen to him. May God be with us and guide us. Amen.
Amen.
Amen. What do we say to Elder Sikaran?
Amen.
Thank you very much, Elder. Thank you for willing to speak to us today. It's time for tithes and offering. Okay. And as they get ready, as the Elder Hilda Sokomari, you can come and lead us to worship through giving. Our team, who you can also be getting ready, come and present worship.
Happy Sabbath. Happy Sabbath. It's time for giving. We need to worship God. And giving is part of worship. I was looking through the Bible and the story in the book of 1 Kings 17, a story about Elijah and the widow. You know, when Elijah was telling the widow, give me what you have so I can eat. It took faith for the widow to give her all. And then what happened when the widow gave? The food, it's like a tub of food that was running because of the faith that he had.